everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we are back with a Rangers and Celtic prediction video. Obviously we're playing them in the semi-final in 6 days time, if I upload this today that is. A lot of you guys want to see my thoughts and opinions overall, what I think is going to happen in the game. I've done this many times now, 4 or 5 times this season. Never got it right once, lads, but somehow you either keep tweeting me, you just keep commenting and saying do a prediction, do a prediction. So we'll look back at some of the previous predictions now. If you want to go back to the first game, I predicted a 2-1 victory for Rangers. Celtic won 5-1. So, slightly off of that one. The next game, I predicted a 2-1 Celtic, and we got beat 1-0, and that's the Jilks game, if you want. That's the Jilks old form, where he absolutely ridiculous, and I think he actually earned his move from that performance alone. He just saved everything, and it just shows you what it's like being a Rangers fan, that the goal that they do score is a nutmeg on the goalkeeper. After all those heroics, it goes in between his legs, and of course there's a goal. So, got that one wrong, 0 for 2. The third game, I believe I predicted, was it... Yeah, I predicted a 2-1 Celtic, and that's the game obviously that finished 1-1, and yeah, I was actually really happy I was wrong though, because they should have had a penalty in the last minute, even though some people say Clint Hill did get the ball. If that was the other way around, we'd have been fucking screaming for a penalty. He did get the ball, but he touched the man first, but I'm not here to talk about that, especially this week after all the penalty incidents, all the dives against Celtic, which is really funny and ironic, considering how many times Dembele's dived this season, and yet they're going absolutely crazy about Shaka, or what the fuck his name is. Ross County, who actually cares? I believe it's Ross County. Or is it Dundee? I mean, who gives a shit? I've seen that video trotting around and everything like that. I have retweeted it, so please stop sending me it. It's like Dembele diving, all his compilations of his dives. I've seen it, it's hilarious, I've retweeted it. Stop. That's great, thank you. So, let's talk about this one. Obviously, there's been some rumours about Scott Brown being able to play because he's got obviously red carded. He should be suspended, but I believe they're going to overturn it, and that's the kind of the verdict. So far, when I'm recording this on the 17th of the 4th, it's looking highly likely that he's going to play. And I did see something that got sent to me on Twitter. It was like Kenny Miller for an old firm got exactly the same like Scott Brown, got suspended. But the SFA board came out of their holiday because they should have just been, because Rangers appealed it, they should have just been able to play Kenny Miller, but they came back from their holiday just to reject him. And yeah, I just thought that was a wee interesting tidbit just to say. So no one likes us, it's clear, but we don't care. So let's talk about the actual game. Bierman, I think, is probably going to play. I'm not sure if Bates is actually going to play, even though I'd like to call them Batesman together, because I really like them pairing them. I think he's probably play Clint Hill if he's going to be fit. I've seen some people drafting some like SPFL predictions of the squads, and it looks like Bierman should play, because Wallace, I don't think he's fully fit just yet, or he might play some part of the game, but I'm hoping Bierman does play, because I've got a good feeling about him, and obviously a lot of people saying, oh, he's too young, shouldn't be playing. That's how you find out how good you are. Put him in the game. They've done it with Tierney, Celtic done it with Tierney, and you've seen what's actually happened, and he's grown to be a very, very established left back, one of the best ones in the country. Painful to say that. Ow, it's my heart. But who knows, maybe Bierman will be our one, our version. So, depending on what's actually going to happen there, if Batesman plays, I think Celtic will win, because he is looking a wee bit nervous. Even though it does look good at certain points, he does make some occasional mistakes. I think they spoke about that in the We Welcome the Chase podcast as well, that he is making a wee bit rusty, very, very nervous now and again. But obviously I like the young lad, and if he plays, good luck to him. So I'm going to give my predictions right now as we're 4 minutes into the video. Make sure you be smashing that like button, that'd be absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Go and do it, lads. Drop your comments down below, put your predictions down, and at the ends of, as we always do, we'll come back and we'll look at the predictions, and if anybody gets it right, I'll give some kind of giveaway on FIFA. We'll play it FIFA, upload it, whatever you want. So if you can guess it exactly right, so you need to guess the exact score and the scorers to be the full winner. So I'm going to go, because if I win, what do I get if I win? New subscribers? So I'll go with 2-1 Rangers, and I believe they're actually going to win this game 100%. The last few times when I've joked about picking Rangers to win games and stuff like that, I've been kind of laughing and joking, doing it a wee bit tongue-in-cheek, saying, yeah, Rangers going to pump Celtic, blah, blah, blah. But Celtic's not playing well, they're conceding a lot of goals defensively, they've won the league, their heads are all went to holiday mode. Obviously, there's not many Scottish people in the actual lineup for Celtic nowadays. Let me just think, can I name actually? How many can I name? Gordon, Tierney, Forrest, Scott Brown if he plays, and Lee Griffiths. I'm trying to think, is there anyone else that I'm obviously missing out on? There probably is, but I just don't think it means as much to like. I hope this doesn't sound racist. The foreign people of Celtic. So I think semi-final, we've never actually lost. Someone sent me something again on Twitter the other day. It's like we've never lost a semi-final to them in the Scottish Cup or whatever. And I think that's going to obviously continue. Obviously, we bet them on penalties last time, and I believe it's going to be an extremely, extremely tight game. I believe we will score first. They will equalise, and we will score a late goal. So I'm going to go with first. I'm going to go with. Do I go with Kenny Miller first? He's going to obviously score. Kenny Miller does score. Yeah, let's go with Kenny Miller first. We'll go Kenny Miller first, and we'll go with Dembele to equalise, because he just seems to fucking score against Rangers, the prick. Probably dive. He'll dive. The ball will hit off him. It'll just ricochet in, something like that. So, so 1-1, and then I believe that will be either Toral or... Actually, am I going to go with Waghorn? Everything's against Waghorn. Actually, I'm going to do it. It's going to be a story mode. If this was like a computer game is built-in story, Waghorn, after his very, very poor performances against Celtic, miss after miss after miss after miss, poor performance, missing games for injury. He's terrible just now. You couldn't just hit a barn door with a shotgun unless it's a penalty. I'm going to go with Waghorn to step up and score the winner after about the 75th minute, and we will obviously hold on to that, and we will go through. I don't think it will matter too much to Celtic, if I'm being honest with you, but it means a lot to us to get to a final, and obviously I believe Europe will be up for grabs. We did lose it to Hibs last time, but we'll not talk about that. So yeah, 2-1, that's what I'm actually going to go with. I'm going to go with Kenny Miller, Dembele, and then Waghorn to silence the critics. He's came out today, I was reading, and he was basically saying, I want a new contract at the Rangers. Yeah, because no one's asking for you anymore. So fingers crossed it does manage to bang it in somehow. I hope it's not a penalty, but if it's a penalty, I'm not going to exactly complain. But I hope it's just an open play goal, and we win the game. So yeah, that is my predictions for the Rangers and Celtic semi-final. It's not for the next game. We will make a completely different prediction, because I think it'll be a completely different game. I'm not going to spoil it, but I don't think it will be exactly the same winner of both games. So I'm going to go with Rangers in the semi-final, 2-1. What do you guys think? Make sure we smash it down below. Let's have a wee look on the Twitter via and see what you guys have actually been sending in. I don't think you will have too many of them. So we'll go back and see how many, because I only gave you 15 minutes to get them sent in. So let's read through it and let's see what's going on while it's bright. So the very first one sent in, this one comes in from Ewan Hall 151. I think I pronounced your name properly this time, Ewan. 2-1 Rangers. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. We can do this, Craig. No surrender. So I'm going to retweet that, actually. Retweet live, Deadpool style. Cami at Pedro the Prodi. 2-1 Rangers. Another 2-1 Rangers. Predicting Holt and Toral to have incredible games. One of the goals is going to be controversial. Referee mistake. Fair enough. Ewan also tagged his comment with, he also believes it's going to be Bierman and Miller to score. What a story that would be for little Bierman. Next mail comes in from Ben McNichol at Ben McNichol 2, I believe. So he's went with 3-2 Rangers, and he's went with Kenny to scores 2 and Toral, and he's not cared about the Celtic scorers. That's cool, mate. I completely agree with that. Mark Menzies. Also, I just want to say before I continue to read, we've not conceded a goal for so long. Our clean sheet's been absolutely fantastic since Pedro's came in, and every single person so far, I've not read any of these tweets before, are all predicting Celtic to score. So that's interesting. No clean sheets. It would be a big ask. Mark Menzies, who's also a channel legend at RFC10. 3-2 Rangers, got to be positive. I have a feeling there will be goals all over the place. He's not left any of the goal scorers though, but again, Celtic scoring, both teams scoring. Ross Ferns is coming in to sort of balance his side of the old Twitterverse, and this is obviously Ross Ferns at Ross Ferns 1. 3-1 Celtic. Griffiths, then Miller, then Lustig, then Armstrong. If I'm right, you have to do a forfeit. That's fair enough. If you're exactly right, I'll do a forfeit. I don't know what it is, but you can make sure to be letting me know. So this one comes from Jai Kirk at Glasgow Rangers. He's obviously follows the channel a long time, so thank you, Jai. 2-1 Rangers. Miller to score 2 goals, or 2-2 like last time, then penalties. Come on, Rangers. And he's went RF, like all the Rangers things. So yeah, another non-clean sheet. No one's expecting clean sheets. Actually, Cammy sent in another one, so he must have changed his mind. 2-1 Rangers, Miller and Hyndman goals. Expecting Toral and Holt to have great games. Matthew Reid, Matty Reid, the channel legend, obviously long time subscriber, he also has the Queen picture, so go and follow Matty Reid. Their defensive record has been worse, it's been an ages, so honestly I think we have a big chance. Going to go for 2-1. We have, with Miller scoring, obviously, like just one of those things, like obviously. Every single person go for 2-1. I probably should have changed this. Let's see. Ben McNichols went Kenny. He's alright. I've already read that. So this one comes in from TS at WARRELTS, and this one's coming. I think if we had won yesterday 2-1, you would have probably snatched the win after extra time. But in the manner that we drew yesterday, the teams will be fired up and we will win by 2 goals. I think you might score though. It's a bit of a diss, eh? I think you might score though. So I hope you're wrong, TS. Moving on to the next one. This comes from Rebecca McCauley. Any relation to the West Brom Albion player? At Becca WL_XX, and our Rangers win. Miller to score and Hyman to score. Nice, I like it. Hopefully. Let's have a wee look. Jack Hammond, I knew you'd be in here somewhere. I feel really good about this one, so I'll go 2-1 to the Rangers with Miller and Odoro scoring. That's actually true. I forgot about Dodo. I've always called him the invisible man whenever he plays Celtic. Hopefully he steps up. Ross McNichol at Ross McNichol 1. I think we will get beat 3-1. Just kills the mood, lads. Thanks, Ross. Thanks for saying that in, Ross. Mazzy at Scott's Geek Girl 1-0, 89th minute Dodo super sub. I hope you're right, Mazzy. And that's actually going to be it, lads. I know I gave you only a short amount of time to get the recaps in, but obviously I've got things to do than that today. So that's been my prediction. That has been the Twitter's prediction. So make sure if you're watching this video now, let me know what the YouTube thing is. You're still entitled to try and win something. So yeah, I have been CJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.